you'd hope that every single youngster that grows up in South Africa has a dream of putting the green and gold over their shoulders and representing their country, because when you do that, you don't only represent your country, you represent your family and your immediate friends and everyone that's been a part of your life. So it really is special. For me, it was quite strange because we came off a real high, winning the 2010 Currie Cup, and I actually went to the UK on holiday, came back after the holiday and got a phone call one afternoon saying that you've been pulled into the Springbok squad. You have to get in the plane at 3:30, and it was 2:30 at the time. So I really rushed. I had no time to think about it, and the next thing I knew, I was standing in line singing the national anthem. It was really special.
Now, on the other end of the scale, your brother Richardt, I'm sure growing up wanted to play for the Boks, but he ended up playing for Ireland. So just take us through what was going through his head as that was happening.
You probably have to ask Richardt. He's quite a special individual, but as a family, I suppose you want to see everyone reach their full potential, and Richardt certainly did that. He went over to Ireland and he made the best of the opportunities he got there. We're all proud of him, and the way he really carried himself the 9 years was away from home. Funny enough, Richardt made his international debut for Ireland against South Africa, playing against Andries Strauss, who's our cousin. So it was a real family affair, and something we remember quite fondly.
And then, of course, Adriaan went on to have a stellar career for the Boks and ended up captaining them. So the Strauss family has made a huge contribution to rugby in this country.
Now, I always say the Strauss family, we did all right, but of all the three Strausses, I was probably the worst, which it's not something to boast about, but certainly proud to be part of the family, and just glad that we could go out there and really live our dreams and make the best of whatever we got.
You commentating with us here this week. You've obviously got a nice view there. What other than commentating with us, what else are you busy with?
Well, at the moment, I'm busy with sports marketing and talent management. We're part of a company that identifies talent, rugby players, cricketers, any sports really, and we try and represent them to the best of our ability. So it's a good time for me to come out here and see what's out here, and there's so much talent, and our country is blessed with an abundance of sporting individuals that have the ability to make it one day, and provided they're getting managed well and looked after properly, they certainly will do that.
There are only 5 or 6, I suppose you could say, big proper professional franchises, and then of course only 50 men can play for the Boks at a time. So with the amount of talent we've got, we do lose guys, which is sad, but they go there and find their fortunes. Rugby is really growing in America at the moment. There's 9 teams playing in Major League Rugby, with another 3 set for next year, and opportunities are going to become more abundant in America.
Yeah, look, we've got some serious schoolboy talent in South Africa. There's no doubt about that. The harsh reality is that if you represent one of the top 20 schoolboy rugby teams in South Africa, your chances of becoming a Springbok is less than 2%. So, to become a Springbok really isn't an easy feat, and it's something that a lot of people aspire to be, and only a handful get the privilege to wear that jersey. And then again, some guys get the privilege to wear it more than 100 times, which I believe must be one of the biggest accolades our sport could ever have. And then, as a result of that, the market has grown to other countries. America certainly is one of those, and there are a couple of South Africans playing overseas. It is something that we are keeping a close eye on, and certainly, in the future, I believe that America would be a big market for world rugby.
With all this talent we've got, I believe it's the best schoolboy rugby in the world. Where's the missing link as far as competing with the All Blacks and competing at Super Rugby level, like we did in the 70s, 60s and 50s?
Well, I suppose I don't think there's a right answer to this. I think there are a lot of factors that contribute to teams being successful and nations being successful. To put your finger on one specific aspect would probably be extremely unfair and unwise, in my opinion. I do believe though that we've got enough talent here to compete with the best of the world, and we have done that. We've gone through a couple of years where we had a dip and we didn't compete as well in Super Rugby, but we're fighting our way back. We're doing extremely well. And you have to give accolades where accolades are due. The All Blacks and New Zealand rugby are just firing on all cylinders at the moment, and they're always kind of up there, but they haven't always been the best in the world. So I believe we'll be able to get there again, and some things do need to change. But what those things are, I suppose it will just be pure speculation.
The All Blacks and Box could face each other. Well, we do face each other in the pool play, and then we could face each other in the final. Other than those two teams, who would you say is the other 2 or 3 to look out for?
Look, All Blacks obviously going to the World Cup being the favourites, and then you can't ignore what's happening up north. Wales have been tremendous in the Six Nations. They've played some fantastic rugby, and they certainly will be strong contenders for the World Cup. England, you can never throw England away. They'll be good again. And then you'd like to say the Irish, they've been quite consistent over the last 5 odd years, but they haven't really managed to pull it together when it comes to the World Cup. And I'm really hoping this year around they'll be able to get it together in the World Cup and make the best of what they get going.